Right.
That's right. And here's Gabby Thomas, who's back in the short sprints. She was second in Miami. She won the long sprints in Kingston. So I know she wants a little bit of revenge here on Melissa Jefferson Wooden.
Tamari Davis, second in Miami over this distance. Oh, sorry, my bad. There's Tamari Davis. Jaden Mays there. Another one of those fast Oregon Ducks from the Olympic trials in 2024 in this event. Made it through to the finals. Thelma Davies, she'll get a hometown welcome.
And rounding out the field, this is Solera Barnes. Had a breakout indoor season. The U.S. indoor champion at 60 meters. It's another great field, and after what Kenny Benari just did, I'm sure they're inspired to run really well in front of a great crowd.
Set.
Thomas away pretty smartly, although it's just lost half a metre or so. He's got to get moving here because Dina Asher-Smith is running a cracking bend and also going well. Jefferson Wooden into the home straight with a good 2-metre lead.
Oh, wow.
Can Gabby Thomas hold this in? She's got work to do.
Oh, wow.
Hold of Jefferson Wooden. Can she get there? It's going to be tight on the line. But she's got it. 21.99. Well. Oh, wow. She doesn't even want to look at Gabby's own to go, sorry. Sorry. Look at Gabby's face.
Oh.
You gotta remember, Melissa is actually the first leg on the relay team. She's a turn runner. This is a turn favorite track.
This is, like you said, it's a different 200 meters here. Wide turn. You only, once you straighten up in the home straight, you've only got about 75 meters left.
Yes. And I know that's what Melissa was thinking when she got on that straightaway. This straightaway short, I'm winning. I don't got to hold on for that much longer this time. And she held on.
So that's not only a personal best, again, another record for this track in the stadium.
Wow. In the rain.
I mean, at this point, you think, well, Gabby didn't get a good start because you're thinking, Dina Asher-Smith was up on it, but then you suddenly realize Jefferson Wooden is out there, but Gabby normally hauls people in, doesn't she?
She does. But sometimes when people are that far out there, I know there had to be a moment where Gabby was like, hold on a second, she actually is kind of far. There might have been a bit of panic getting into the straightaway because there was a lot of ground to make up. And you can see on Melissa's face, she knows that Gabby's going to be coming, but she has to hold on, and she did hold on and had the strength to be able to maintain in this 200. A huge win over the Olympic champion in the 200 meters. And she wanted that bad.
You look at, well, they didn't show it on that replay, and the rain's back, but Gabby Thomas was tight, you know, kind of fighting to get there. Didn't get there. 8 points for her. With a good 2-meter lead.
Oh, wow.
Can Gabby Thomas hold this in? She's got work to do.
Oh, wow.
Hold of Jefferson Wooden. Can she get there? It's going to be tight on the line. But she's got it. 21.99. Well. Oh, wow. She doesn't even want to look at Gabby's own to go, sorry. Sorry. Look at Gabby's face.
Oh.
You gotta remember, Melissa is actually the first leg on the relay team.
Last weekend in the Dominican Republic, she ran the quickest 400 in the world yet this year. Yes, it's early, but she's in good form. Then we've got Nikisha Price, the first Jamaican ever to run under 49 seconds. And again, a pretty decent 200-meter runner, but this is not her main event. Same for Alexis Holmes. Her top 9 times out of her top 10 were all set in 2024. So an improving athlete. 25-year-old, as I said, come over after the World Indoor Championships in China. Well, Paulino, who moved to the 400, I guess properly in around about 2020, and has dominated that event, certainly last year. Talitha Diggs in lane 2. And then Stacey Ann Williams of Jamaica. Fresh from a new indoor 400 personal best. Lane 1 maybe tough in this 200 then. Hansen, what we're looking for here?
Well, Paulino needs to at least come out of here with at least 5 points, because obviously to win you get a little boost with the 12 points to win the deuce. Gabby and Dina are really going to be battling for that, and I think that they know that they're going to have a good chance at that 100K if they jump out in front with the points in this early race. Spoke to Dina like yesterday, and Dina actually said that she's really focused on that 4. Very confident about her too. So that 400 is going to be something special when she gets out there.
Dina Asher-Smith in lane 8. Gabby Thomas, Olympic champion, in 7. Safely away first time. Asher-Smith got out pretty good. Natson just got left a little bit. You'd expect that by the 2 sprinters on the outside. But it's Gabby Thomas around the top end who's just got half a metre on Dina Asher-Smith. And Thomas normally starts to go away from this point. Natson running well in 3rd at the moment. And then there's a battle with Paulino charging down the last 30-40, but it's going to be Gabby Thomas. Asher-Smith might just hang on here. It's Gabby Thomas, but Paulino with a real surge, taking 2nd place, and that will be really, really significant. We expected Gabby Thomas to come away with a win, 22.62 in these conditions. That's pretty swift, that's pretty good. But Paulino, that is significant. You get 12 points for winning, you get 8 points for 2nd. But when we cast this forward to the 400 tomorrow and the possible result there, let's say the possible result, that is significant for Paulino.
Nah, it's absolutely significant, because she's obviously going to do her thing in the 4. For her to come 2nd, I didn't expect that, man. Gabby getting 1st place obviously makes sense. She's the Olympic champion, but for Paulino to come out of there with those extra points, she's going to end up having a good chance at that 100K.
Dina always runs a pretty good turn, transition in the home straight here. Gabby Thomas just moved away, just got that gap, and it looked as though Dina was rallying again here.
You know what, Gabby ran a much better turn than I expected. She's tall. You don't expect the taller sprinters to have such a good turn, but she's efficient. And once she gets on the straightaway and lets those limbs go, I mean, she's really, really hard to beat. I expected it to be a lot tighter with her, Dina. That wasn't the case, but Paulino coming 2nd in that race, I think, is the big story.
Well, and so much hype has been on Gabby Thomas since the Olympics, and then since she announced early on that she was going to be running this series of Grand Slams. So look at that huge smile. She must feel really good breaking the tape.
You know what?
Check the result there, 22.62, as I mentioned, 22.93. It's the season's best because she hasn't raced yet for Paulino. But
This field earlier in the week is the greatest of all time if you're talking about U.S. track and field Olympians. Allison Felix, now 11 medals to her name.
Yeah, her personal best is on this track, but dates back to 2012. She'll start in lane 4. So she'll start in lane 4. The Olympic bronze medalist is here as well. Gabby Thomas will be outside her in lane 6. The question is, guys, is this her last Prefontaine Classic? She's been coming here for a very long time. So here's Desiree Bryant, the 2019 U.S. champion at 200 meters.
And this is Brittany Brown, World Championship silver medalist in 2019 and 11-time All-American while at the University of Iowa.
Jenna Brandini will get a big hand as a former Oregon Duck. She made the Olympic team at both 100 and 200. And got a silver as part of the women's 4x1 for Team USA. Didn't make the final in the 200. Gabby Thomas, the Olympic bronze medalist from Tokyo. She was the Olympic trials winner here. Her personal best is on this track as well.
And this is Dina Asher-Smith. Had a tough Olympics, had a big showing in 2019 where she won gold in this event. Didn't make it to the finals of the 100, pulled out of the 200 and won a medal on the 4x1.
Don't think for a second that this crowd doesn't appreciate how many times they've gotten to see Allison, and they know that she's winding down her career. We've already seen her last Olympic appearance.
This is Kambunji of Switzerland, won bronze in the 200 in 2019. Had a good showing in Tokyo, but was left off the podium in both individual events.
Lena Irby left Tokyo with 2 medals, gold in the 4x4 with Team USA, and a bronze in the mixed 4x400 meters. She ran the prelims in both of those events. So I like Gabby Thomas here in 6. Dina Asher-Smith in lane 7, the world champion, but she has been dealing with some injuries, and she did not run the 200 in Tokyo and didn't make it to the final in the 100 meters.
Got to be a tough decision for some of these athletes at the late stages of their career because of the shift in the scheduling. It's an Olympic year followed by a World Championship year followed by another World Championship year and then Paris. So it's like there's something to shoot for each and every year on the next 4 years on the track and field calendar. So they'll get into the blocks here for the women's 200 meters. Certainly the crowd favorite is Felix. Gabby Thomas represents the new generation of half-lappers.
That's right, and you see how calm she looks and poised. The last time she was on this track, 21:61. I'd be feeling very confident to line up in lane 6 here today.
Olympic medalists have run very well here today. Remember that. There's only one Olympic medalist in the individual event. That's Gabby Thomas.
Look at Dina Asher-Smith, who didn't compete in this event in Tokyo. She's definitely off to the best start, but Gabby Thomas has a strong finish. Will that show up for her today?
That is Jenna Prandini, the former Oregon Duck, trying to hold on. Kambunji on the inside in lane 3 is going to emerge, I think, as the victor as she holds off Gabby Thomas at the end. Wind aided 22:06, but a bit of an upset as Kambunji takes the victory.
That's definitely an upset. She ran very well in Tokyo, and she does have bronze from the World Championships in 2019, but take down this field, including Allison Felix and the Olympic bronze medalist. That's a good day for Mujinga Kambunji of Switzerland.
And out of lane 2, that's a tough lane to run the 200 from, and she just got out really well, came off the turn, and was able to hold it with an impressive field chasing her.
Yeah, anybody, here's Kambunji in 3. Anybody holding off Gabby Thomas late in the race, you know they are running a very good final 100. And at this point, you see Gabby Thomas in the middle of your picture, picking off athletes, but she would not catch Kambunji today. So this is a very high quality field, including Olympians and Olympic medalists, but it's Kambunji's day here today in Eugene.
And Allison Felix next to Kambunji, well back in the pack as Kambunji celebrates the win here in Eugene. Thoughts turning perhaps to being competitive at the World Championships when it comes to U.S. soil for the first time next summer here